So $1,000 in a day. Let me show y'all how I did it. $1,000 in one day. So I started my brand last year. The night that I started my brand on the website, I sold in person and on the website. I ordered 100 shirts, or like 120 shirts, $20 a shirt, sold out. Did it again just to make sure that it wasn't hype, just to make sure that it wasn't just like excitement coming from the business being announced or whatever, just to make sure it wasn't look. I ordered another box of t-shirts, 100 shirts, sold out. So as long as you have a good product, you can make $1,000 a day from your product. So I'm about to break down how I made $1,000 online in a day, how I made $1,000 at pop-ups in a day with only 50 shirts at $20. And you can do more than 50 shirts. You can do how many shirts you want to. It just depends on how much inventory you can get in, how much product you can have on you. That's going to determine how much money you make in that day. So let's get to the breakdown. Okay, so let's get into it. First off, I want to let you know that 50 shirts is not a lot of shirts at all. So I would start taking 50 shirts with me at the pop-up, sometimes 100 shirts, and selling out. So just let's stick with 50 shirts starting off as the minimum. We're going to do 50 shirts at $20 per shirt. That'll bring you $1,000 per day. And keep in mind, if you can have 50 shirts every day, if you can find a print shop that can get you 50 shirts every day, you can keep making the $1,000 per day. But as soon as the print shop can't give you that turnaround and they start saying every other week and stuff like that, like it's gonna cause you not to be able to hit that $1,000 per day. And so if you hit that $1,000 per day, that's $30,000 per month. And if you keep that up consistently, $30,000 a month, you know, times 12 months, which is in a year, that's $360,000 a year. And this is how clothing brands become wealthy, just making money off of shirts. This is 50 shirts a day, y'all. $360,000 a year. Just 50 shirts a day. Think about businesses that sell shirts for $100. I know businesses that sell shirts for $40. And ain't no telling, you know, they selling like 1,000 shirts a day at $40. So that's a lot of money. And so, you know, I want you to stay encouraged, just to keep an open mind. Start with 50 shirts. You know, you don't have to sell them for $20. I just started selling mine for $20. You may want to sell yours for $10. You know, you may want to sell yours for $100. It depends on what kind of brand you're trying to put out. If you're trying to put out, you know, a luxury brand, your shirts may be $100. They may be $80. They may be $75. So it just depends on what you're trying to target. You know, what your price target is. It just depends on your goal for your business. What kind of brand you're trying to put out. So if you can get your cost of production low, you know, like I do, my cost of production is very low. So I can profit selling a shirt for $20. I didn't have to sell mine for $50 or, you know, $80 or $100 because my cost of production was so low. So as you can tell, the money you make per day really comes down to how much inventory you can have per day. So for me, I have a slight disadvantage because I've had to drive to a bigger city because I live in a very, very, very small city. I don't have the print shop around me that can print enough inventory that'll allow me to make $1,000 per day. So that's like 50 shirts a day. 50 times 7 is like 350 shirts a week. And I couldn't find anybody close to me that could make 350 shirts a week, you know, so that I can make $1,000 a day. So that's going to be the issue for most business owners starting out with clothing brands, is trying to keep inventory in every week. So right now, I've been in the process of building relationships with different print shops to be able to give me the opportunity to make, you know, have those 300 shirts, 400 shirts, 500 shirts coming in a week, every week, so that I can hit my goal of $1,000 plus per day. So that's basically like the biggest part of it, just having the inventory in and having a good product. Just a quick tip. If you take a white t-shirt, you know, like a lot of guys, even girls, wear a lot of t-shirts, like white t-shirts, blank t-shirts with nothing on them, and they style a white t-shirt. So if you put your print on a white t-shirt and it makes the t-shirt look better, you have a good product. Like, if you can add something to your t-shirt and it makes your t-shirt look better than the blank white t-shirt, you probably have a good product, more than likely. And I knew I had a good product from the start because of how people were responding to it. So that's always a good thing. I always do a test with the people first. It's the people that's gonna buy your brand. So you can never say this shirt gonna sell or that shirt's gonna sell. The people tell you what's gonna sell because they're the ones that's buying the product. But I wish you well, whatever it is that you're trying to start. If it's a clothing brand, t-shirt brand, shoe brand, whatever kind of brand you're trying to start. Maybe it's just side hustle, maybe it's just extra money besides your 9 to 5. You know, maybe it's just extra money that you need on the side. But make sure y'all stay tuned in. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, go ahead and follow all of my Instagrams, follow my clothing brand on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, IG at Ayla Shay Powell. Make sure you like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel.